Ian, well done once again for Tuesday, but it's all to play for tomorrow night with them getting a goal back.
Absolutely, yeah. Be the same at 2-0, to be honest. Be the same if we got the third goal. It's a tough game. Tough on Tuesday evening as well. Thought the boys done remarkably well though. Thought played really well at times. So really good to see it. Almost, if you come away with a 1-1 or a 0-0, you don't play very well. That's worse for me. So to come away and play in a high pressure game the way we did, really happy. But we know it's not over. It's far from over. We've been in the game long enough now, and we know the championship pretty well, and we know how topsy-turvy it can get.
Yeah, and is it fair to say that the first goal Friday could be all important?
Yeah, it is. If we get it, then it gives us a bit of daylight in the tie. If Partick Thistle get it, it's very much game on. They're capable, they're a good side, they've got good players, they've got a good manager, they'll bring a good support through, they've got fantastic experience of being in playoff positions in the past, and they're a big club, so we expect them to go at us. We'll go toe to toe with them, but look, they're going to come out firing, that's for sure. We have to make sure that we match that. I felt we matched it on Tuesday. Early parts of the game, I felt the hunger and desire from the players was incredible.
Yeah. And in these crunch games, squad depth is so important, and exemplified by the bench we had at Firhill, and the fact that when Keith had to go off, Dylan's able to step in and didn't look out of place at all. It's good to have those options on the bench, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's so important. I've said it publicly and privately for the whole season. For me, there's not a real big difference, but when we've got the quality and calibre of players that we've got, all the players want to play, and I understand that. I can only pick 11, but the bench is massive for us. It really is. It's been shown throughout the season in terms of games that we've been trying to win, if we're level or we're getting beat or with injuries. So we're going to need everybody. It's probably the most important time in terms of having a really strong bench in terms of quality and depth in that, and we have got that. We've got some fantastic players who are ready. They've had a couple more days training under their belts in terms of getting their fitness and getting their freshness.
Yeah. We all know what the ultimate prize is, and we're not getting ahead of ourselves, but thinking for yourself personally, you've been in the management game over 11 years now. It's taken you from Dumbarton to Norway and elsewhere. Was this ever part of the plan? Obviously getting to the Premiership was part of the plan, but how do you think it reflects on you, assuming we do it or get close? Yeah,
I look at it in a few different ways. I look at it in terms of the ultimate goal and stuff like that, but I also look about the improvement in the football club. I look about how we're playing. I look about the calibre of players we're now being able to attract. So all that comes into my sort of thinking as well. I'm really proud. I've said it before. I'm really proud to be the manager of Raith Rovers. I was proud to be the manager of Airdrie and Dumbarton as well, and stuff like that. But I always say Airdrie, we built the club slowly. They're now in a great position. I think they're pretty much, they are full time now, which they weren't when I was there, so it was taking a slow build. This one's went a bit quicker than I thought, but that comes from being with people around me that are fantastic as well. The new board that have came in, John Sim, who's, like I've publicly said, it probably me and you would be sitting here if it wasn't for John, because it takes a lot of money to run a football club, and to run it a profit is very difficult. So all those things come into it. You can't do it on your own, and that's certainly the case for me. I need good people around me, and staff, John Potter, Colin Cameron, Robbie Thompson, Blair, Bill. It's not just me. I'm the guy who goes out on a Saturday and gets the accolades when we win, but I've got so much support around me. And then we have the players who have been a fantastic group to work with. They've got guys running that dressing room. I don't need to go in and see what's happening, because I trust every single one of them.
Yeah, must be a double-edged level of satisfaction. The football's going well, but the off-the-field stuff that not everybody can always see, that's running really smoothly and efficiently as well, isn't it? Yeah, it is, and it's something Andrew had alluded to at the Player of the Year, that the football is what everybody sees in terms of a Saturday or a Tuesday night, whenever it may be, and there's so much more going on. The club can't be run by one person. It takes all hands to the pump. I'm very fortunate to be in a position where I've got a tremendous staff, and with Colin and Robbie and Blair and Bill and John. Our office staff are working round the clock at the moment, working really hard. With the kitchen staff, with the laundry staff, with the grounds
ground staff and we have volunteers, and it takes all parts of that to make a club successful. You can do nothing good on your own. It's very, very rare. You have to, stick together through hard times, but also enjoy the good times. I look around here now and I see so many smiling faces every day, not just when we win, but every single day I see people smiling, I see people happy, I see the club trying to be innovative and try new things and bring the community back, and so far so good. It's just good for me that the football's been okay as well, but without all that help then there's no chance.
Yeah. And of course you can't forget the likes of Cammy and Lauren. You don't want them after you.
They
do so well to keep
absolutely
the players in good
part
condition.
They're part of our staff, absolutely. They're so important. These are experts in what they do. I am not a doctor, I'm not a physio, I have got no clue, so I have to speak to them and take their lead from where they think players are in terms of their injuries. They work all the time. Any physio will tell you it's probably the toughest job on the staff side, because if someone's not fit, they get in the ear. If someone comes back too early, they get it in the ear. They've got players all the time telling them they're fit and they want to play. So yeah, really tough job. I don't envy them too much.
Exactly. Finally, we talked to Lewis Vaughan earlier, and we talked about the sense of community and family that's here at Raith Rovers. We say it all the time, it's so satisfying to see that support and hear the noise from the stands, and it'll be so important over the next game and in the future.
Absolutely, it's a fantastic place to be for families as well. You see that this season in particular, loads and loads of kids at games with their parents or their grandparents. It brings everybody of all ages, creeds and sexes together. We try and enjoy the moments. I've got my eldest child, Raith Rovers daft now. That's what he lives for, and there's nothing better than when you enjoy something, you look forward to something. We know, and I've said it for a number of months now, we know in football particularly there's kicks everywhere. So enjoy the good times, and I think at the moment we're in a good moment. But it can be changed really, really quickly. We aim to get to that final if we get there. As we know, it's going to be very, very difficult, but we'll need the full backing of the guys in the stands on Friday evening, because their support this season has been unrivalled by anybody, in my opinion, and they've certainly helped us get over the line in games.
Well, we're all looking forward to it. Thanks and good luck.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.